beautiful people. It's been a week since I've done a video and I was going through withdrawals. My internet has been down. We had one hell of a storm and I actually got a lot of it on video, but the lightning was so close that it blew my router for my Wi-Fi. Yeah. So I just got it fixed yesterday and I'm ready to do a video. I have missed doing this. I have missed, I don't know, I mean, I've painted a little bit, but I basically, I'm going to show you what I did while I didn't have internet. This was one big pour painting, and I did a couple of bands around it and darkened it up to kind of give it some depth. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to show it, but anyway, that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna try to sell this one. I've decided to call it Isolation because this right here is kind of isolated. So I got that from Attack at the Hospital that I ran into a few days ago. We were showing each other the art stuff we do, and I said, I need a name for it. Tell me what you think. First thing out of his mouth was Isolation. So Swede, I'm naming it Isolation. Thank you. So, what I'm gonna do today. So about 2 hours ago, I was just kind of playing on my phone, kind of looking at stuff. Since I had internet, I could do that. And I saw a bit about somebody pouring colored cream into like lattes or whatever they're called, the ones with the foam on top that has the pretty swirls in it that you make pictures in. Anyway, they were pouring white cream, or it looked like cream, with swirls of color in it onto the top of the coffee and making colored designs. And I thought, well, you know what? If you can do that with that, why can't I do that with paint? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some white paint in this cup, and I'm going to layer some colored paint in here. I'm going to pour it into the white paint, and then we're gonna do a ribbon pour. Okay? Sound like a plan? That is what I'm gonna do. And I will not stray from that whatsoever. Okay, so let's move you in a little bit, and not too much. There we go. And now this is white paint with satin enamel, because I'm thinking, okay, well, this would be a good time to kind of try out the satin enamel and see what it does with what I'm going to do. So there's not much in here. I might have to add regular white, but I figure it's almost out. I might as well use it. And because this is only a 10 by 10 canvas, I really don't need that much paint. Okay. So, with all the white and everything, it's going to leave negative space anyway, so I will throw some more white in here. I have no idea how thick or thin the paint should be. Of course, this was cream and coffee, so it was like water, but I don't want to put like water on here, so I'm gonna not make it super thin. Okay? So the last color that I want to come out, I think, is gold. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm gonna, you see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm gonna layer some gold in here. This lid does not want to stay on. And what else? What else would look good next to gold? How about, I'm missing some colors. Yeah, they're out on my other table. Hold on. I was using these other colors to embellish another big canvas pour, so. Okay, well, I'm kind of partial to magenta, so I'm going to put that in next. This has a big old blob in it right here. I want to see if I can pull that out of there. No, just made it worse. Okay, how about some turquoise? I'm just experimenting here, so I don't really have anything particular in mind as far as what I want to do. I'm just doing this to see if it'll work, that's all. Oh, I should have put a little silicone in my cup. Let's I'm gonna put 2 tiny drops of silicone in there. Okay. Now I am going to, I'm just gonna layer it. Can you see me? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna layer it with a little bit of bronze. I gotta remember to put these lids back on. Terrible about not doing that. Okay, now let's see here. Let's go with this pretty misty green. I get a little contrast going in there. Alrighty. I don't have a lot of light colors. Now let's use purple. No, I don't want that purple. I want the reddish purple. Violet, I guess you would call it. Now I'm not really putting a whole lot in there, just enough to cover the top, okay? And have you ever shook a thing not knowing the lid was open and you had paint fly over the place? Let me tell you, my dog was not very appreciative of that. That's for sure. She looked cute, covered in little purple polka dots, though. But she wasn't very happy. Poor baby. Alright, let's go with some phthalo blue. And I'm just a little bit on top, okay? I don't want to put too many colors in there because it's going to get muddy, and I don't know what it's going to do when I pour it in this white. So, like I said, this is all one big experiment. Oh, you're going to see me vaping more often because I am vaping CBD oil for arthritis pain. I'm giving it a try to see how it works, and it actually works very, very well. So if you or someone you know has arthritis pain and they're on all sorts of medications and it really isn't helping, have them try this CBD oil. It has been working really well. There's nothing in here other than CBD oil. It doesn't have nicotine in it or anything like that, but let me tell you, it's really helped. But you're gonna see me taking vape breaks every now and then because right now the barometer has dropped. It's been a crappy rainy day and my body does not like it. So I'm gonna be hitting the vape here shortly. How about now? Alright, get that out of the way. I'm gonna go with some metallic white. I didn't call it fluorescent this time. You can already see the silicone oil popping up through there. I'm gonna make some more of this fluorescent white. I really like it. I have a huge tube of it too, so that's cool. And what else? What else? What else? I think that's plenty actually, because this is a lot of paint. That's a lot of paint. Alright, so let me move you in a little bit closer. And I am going to take this paint and pour it in here, okay? Yeah, it's a little thick. That's okay. Like I said, this is an experiment. I really don't know what I'm doing as far as getting this to work, so I'm gonna try and punch a little bit of it down. Hopefully we don't end up with mud. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead . I should have put silicone in my cup. I'm gonna waste a lot of paint today. That's okay, because this is experimenting. Alright, so that's what the inside of the cup looks like. It's kind of mixed. And this is what we have on our canvas. Let me get some gloves. Alright, so I'm going to try this again after this, and I am going to thin it down quite a bit. So I'm going to have some mixing to do. It's movie night, so I'll be around 8:30 or so going to do that. Me and 3 other friends get together every Saturday and we watch a movie together on this app called Rabbit. And it comes up on the screen on your computer and you can talk to each other if you want, or you can mute the mic, but we comment during the movie and stuff, and it's pretty fun. It's really fun. We watched The Mechanic yesterday with Christian Bale, where he lost all that weight and got down to like 121 pounds or something like that. My God, he just looked skeleton, but he was really good in it. It was a very interesting movie. The plot is interesting, but it takes forever to get to really figure out what is going on. It gives you bits and pieces of information throughout the movie, but then you're like, wait a minute, that just changed every thought I had in my head as to what's going on. So it kept you thinking, and it was good. Jennifer Jason Leigh was in it. She was kind of his favorite prostitute girlfriend, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But it was good. I really liked it. I'm going to dump some of that white off of there. I think we need all that. Here we go. Okay, so this really isn't a whole lot different than doing a ribbon pour. However, the paint, I believe, was way too thick, so I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to think a little harder on my colors too, because I'm really not all that thrilled with these colors. Like that one part, I'm going to get rid of that. I kind of like it that, I don't know, there's something about it that I like. I haven't quite figured it out yet. There's a lot of paint on here. I need to stretch those colors out a little bit. I don't want that to go over the edge though. And I don't want to lose all that, but we'll spread it out a little bit. Sorry, I'm not talking, my bad. I kind of like all that white in there with that little bit of color. I want to get as much off of here as I can. I noticed my music went away. Do you have anybody have cable or satellite or anything like that? And if you have it on just kind of as background noise, if it will ask you, are you still there? Well, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm still here. If I didn't want you on, I would have turned you off already. But apparently they don't think like that. They want some kind of an acknowledgement that you're still there. And if you don't acknowledge them, they will shut it off. And that really ticks me off, because first thing I do when I get up is I turn on the TV. I put it on either Pandora. I'll Chromecast it to Pandora to it, or I'll do the music choice that comes along with the cable subscription. And I'll listen to music all day. I mean, I love music. It makes my day. If I don't have music going on, I just feel like something's missing. And I don't like having the TV on because then I'll get sucked into some program that I really don't want to watch, and then I've lost my day. And then this way I can crank it up and listen to my music and go about my day and do whatever I want around the house and not paint, do laundry, cook, clean, and I got music keeping me company, so that's what I like. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I think I got about as much off of here as I'm gonna get. Kind of reminds me of a road up through the mountains or something like that. What do you think? I always ask you that, and I know you're not going to be able to answer me. Alright, let me torch this and see what happens, because I do see some silicone popping up there, and see a big old thing of bronze popping up right there. So maybe I've got enough off of here to where we can get some cells. And the satin enamel, I kind of like it's sort of cloudy. I mean, it's not the real cloudy effect that a lot of people get, but hey, it's close. So I'm gonna torch. Got it up really high. I'm just warming up the paint, and it's starting to come through. There's some cells right over here that are coming through, but I have a really small flame, so I'm just up here warming it up. I'm not scorching it or anything. And I only put those 2 little tiny drops of silicone in there. All I did. So we got cells popping, so I'm dripping all over my paint bottles here. Hang on. So, what do you think about that? It almost looks like a sketch. I'm glad I did that rolling at the end. So I kind of like it. It's different. I like different. I mean, look at me. I'm weird. I'm different. Has anybody watched McKee art? Michelle, I think her last name is McKee. She's a hoot. She is so funny. She is so out there. I like watching her. All right. So I have got cells popping up, which makes me very, very happy. That's the only singing you're gonna get out of me today. The satin enamel is so different. It is just the oddest thing. Just warming up the paint. See if we can get some more stuff to pop through. Alright, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this the way it is. I like it. And I'm going to let it sit and dry and percolate and see what happens to it. And then I'll, like I did last time, I showed, 5 or 6 different paintings that I had done and were dried, and some were varnished, some weren't, and I just did a short little 3-minute video of the results of some of the paintings that I had posted while I was making them, so that way you can get an idea what they turned out like. So I'm going to say adios for this one, and I'm gonna do something different. I don't have time to sit and mix a whole bunch of paint up to make it thinner, so I will do that at a later date, but I think I might do a quick reverse dip, and then I'm gonna call it for the night because I got that movie to watch. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me some info in the comments if you absolutely hate it, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but I would like to know what it is you don't like about it and what it is you do like about it too. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I always could use more friends in here. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.